What is up, party people? Today is March 28th, 2020. We are in the middle of the corona pandemic quarantine, so all of the markets are down. Definitely the crypto market is down, but also Wall Street is down. I think Wall Street may be down more than the crypto market. It seems like at least a few people have put their money into Bitcoin as a way to hedge their bets against the continuing to fail stock market as the world enters probably another global depression. It matters how long this quarantine goes on for. If this quarantine goes on for a lot longer, we are going to be entering a depression probably much worse than the Great Depression. However, if it ends shortly, we might bounce back, in which case we might see all the markets go up, including the crypto market. So today we're going to go ahead and talk to Grandpa JJ over on Wall Street. I think he's telecommuting now because of the quarantine lockdown. And we're going to go ahead and talk with Pat. To future rhY on the surface of Mars in the year 2028. But as usual, we're going to start tonight with past rhY in the year 2019. Past rhY, how you doing today?
Hey man, how you doing? I've been out here in Hawaii for a few months, man, and I'm doing great, bro.
So it's March 2019 where you're at. So why don't you go ahead and tell me about the crypto prices in March 2019? And how'd you get to Hawaii? Tell me what you've been up to.
Well, man, I've been in Hawaii like 3 months now. Let me tell you, when I first got here, it was pretty rough, bro. Like, the first couple nights I was here, I slept on my guitar case in the rain, bro. It was tough. But now I got the sweet ride. I got a job. I'm starting to get some gigs, you know what I mean? And the crypto market, you know, it's not really doing too much. Like right now, Bitcoin is at $4,069 and Dash is at $96.92 and Send is at 1 penny, social Send. So that's where we're at in March of 2019, bro. Tell me about the prices today and how that compares.
Well, even though we're in the middle of this giant corona pandemic, Bitcoin is still holding strong above $6,000. So we're still up almost $2,000 from where we were last year. Actually, a little bit over $2,000 from where we were this time last year on Bitcoin. Dash, however, has dropped a lot. In fact, most of the altcoins are down quite a bit. I didn't look at Dash today, but I believe it's hovering around 50, 60 bucks or something. So it's a lot cheaper than 96.92. And Social Send also, it's I think it takes like 4 right now to make a penny. So Social Send has dropped a lot since your time in 2019. All right, thanks, Past rhY. Let's go ahead and check in with Grandpa JJ and see what's happening on Wall Street.
JJ and the Grandpa Coins. JJ and the Grandpa Coins.
Grandpa JJ, how you doing, man? It's been a minute since I talked to you.
I gotta tell you, Drennan, it's not doing too great out here in Wall Street. New York is really in bad shape. This corona pandemic has really hit this city hard. And I'm telecommuting from my home office right now. And my wife is very angry because I never leave the house. You know, we had very active lifestyles for seniors, and I would go all over town, and now I'm just at home all day with her, and she's not too happy about that. Also, my broker, he's on quarantine too, so I can't make trades. I can't play the Wall Street games. I can't buy more crypto. I'm useless. I'm not making any money without my broker. And meanwhile, all my assets are going down. All my stocks, they just went right through the floor. You know, my crypto's just barely, you know, it didn't go down as much as the stock market because I'm holding a lot of Bitcoin because, you know, I'm a grandpa. That's what we do. We hold the Bitcoin. We don't play with all these altcoins like you whippersnappers. And, you know, my grandkids broke the TV. It's just been terrible, Drennan, let me tell you.
Well, that is definitely a bummer about the pandemic, especially in New York. I wouldn't want to be in any kind of large metropolitan area during this quarantine. And my heart goes out to you, JJ. But as I told you before, you really shouldn't be using a broker to buy crypto. You should be buying crypto and holding the crypto on your own devices. I don't know how many times I've told you that. I don't know why you're not listening to me, but you really got to get your crypto on your own devices at your own house. Although I guess if your grandkids broke your TV and you don't know how to fix your TV, yeah, maybe you should just leave your crypto with your broker. Never mind, forget I said anything. Why don't you give us the crypto prices for the grandpa coins today?
All right, O'Drennan, I'm going to show you this. I don't know what you're talking about holding my own crypto. I mean, my broker just does it for me, but like I said, he's quarantined, so I can't really make the money right now. Anyway, forget all that. Let me talk about the prices today. All right, right now, we got Bitcoin's up just a tiny bit from yesterday. Ethereum's up a tiny bit. I'm just going to do the big outliers here. Cardano's up about 4%. It's ADA, I think, is the symbol for that one if you're on one of those scam exchanges. You know, all these exchanges are scam. EDC blockchain, I don't even know what that is, but it's up almost 46% today, so that's a big gain for that one. And Engine Coin, you know, that one's been doing very well. I've been hearing a lot of very good things about Engine Coin. Again, I haven't done enough research on it to know exactly what that is, but it seems like it's doing very good and or very well. Now, Steemit, I heard that Steemit got bought by the Tron guys and they're changing the governance and the community's in an uproar and that Steemit might be a scam now. I was a big fan of Steemit. If all that's true, I'm very sad about this. Status is up 23.65%. It's a big gain for Status. Nervos Network, I don't even know what Nervos is, 10.99% up on that one. Hollow is up 8.19%. Horizon is up 10.55%. Quant is up 5.62%. Wax is up 7.73%. And that's going to do it for the top 100 coins right now. Now, how are you doing out there in Hawaii? Is the coronavirus shutting Hawaii down? What's that like over there?
You know, the coronavirus has hit Hawaii really hard. I went down to Waikiki today for the first time in a long time, probably a few months or something. I haven't been there recently. And the whole place was just shut down. I mean, there were no tourists. There was no business. Almost everything was closed. The streets were empty. And if you've been to Waikiki when tourist season is popping, which is pretty much all year, I mean, this is Hawaii. Waikiki is packed. I mean, it's like New York walking down the street. It's thronging with people. You can't weave your way through the crowd. You got to stop every once in a while, make sure you're, merging on the right and all this. Just with foot traffic. I mean, it is really busy down there. Cars and cars and cars. And I was down there earlier today, and there's almost no traffic. So I'm really hopeful that we get this global economy back on track soon and get all these people in Hawaii back to work. That'd be great. All right, thanks, Grandpa JJ. Let's go ahead and check in with further past rye in the year 2013 in the ghost town of Bodie, California. Further past rye, how you doing out there in Bodie?
Well, I, for one, am rather glad that out here in 2013, we don't have a coronavirus pandemic. That sounds awful. Bitcoin right now is sitting right at $88, and there's a new coin called Dash that's worth 20 cents. Now, Dash is a new kind of crypto with a new kind of technology. It's called a MasterNode coin. Maybe you can tell me more about that.
Well, further past rye, as you may know, this is rhY'z MasterNode News, and we focus specifically on masternodes because the invention of Dash spawns an entire new segment of the cryptocurrency market called masternodes. Masternodes require a lot less electricity for mining. They have a lot more security because the people who are holding the coins are actually acting as a secure repository for the blockchain because their own asset is on the line. That's the power of masternodes. So it's a very secure technology. Most masternodes are very fast. Dash was one of the very fastest cryptos when it came out, and almost everything based on Dash is still very fast. Whether you're talking about Pivx or Social Send or any of these other masternodes that kind of use Dash as some of the original source code. So masternodes become a big part of the crypto market moving forward, and I think it's the future of the technology, which is why I'm running rhY'z MasterNode News. All right, thanks for the past rye. Let's go ahead and check in with future rye on the surface of Mars in 2028. Future rye, you are looking snappy today. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about the crypto prices in the year 2028?
Greetings, Earthling Rye. It is I, Rye O'Drennan from the future, Rear Admiral of the Martian Navy. Bitcoin is at $6.9 million today. Dash is at $8.3 million. and Social Send is worth $3.8 trillion. Elon Musk has succeeded in colonizing Mars. Tesla is now the #1 car manufacturer in the world, and SpaceX is the #1 delivery system for all space travel in the year 2028. As a result of all his success, he has nearly unlimited funds and a lot of free time. He's my neighbor on the next spread here on Mars. We have decided to partner in a new exciting technological venture. We will be building atomic replicators capable of atomically replicating anything you can imagine. So with a little bit of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and other trace elements, you can assemble a steak, molecule by molecule. Other planets are being colonized as well now. There are new colonies in the Venusian atmosphere, airships that float high above the sulfuric acid and intense pressures that are found on the Venusian surface. There is also the beginnings of a colony on Titan, the moon of Saturn. Very exciting times here in the year 2028.
So being here in the year 2020 and knowing that you're in the year 2028 living on the surface of Mars, in the middle of this corona pandemic, it's very worrying. A lot of people are really stressed out and worried about the situation. Can you kind of map out what happens to me after the year 2020 and how things are going between now and then, and maybe give all of us a little bit of peace of mind, given how stressful everything is right now in March of 2020?
I have to admit, Earthling Rye, you're in for a tough time. This new pandemic will in fact cause a global depression the likes of which the world has never seen. With the benefit of hindsight, we know where the coronavirus came from. It is a biological weapon created by elements of the deep state that has been in control of the United States since the murder of John F. Kennedy. They spread this virus first in China and then all over Europe using the DJ Benny Benassi. If you'd like to know more about it, there's one reporter reporting on it even in your time. His name is George Webb. You can see him on YouTube, although YouTube is currently censoring his videos in 2020. The same deep state that is spreading coronavirus all over the planet and causing such a horrendous global financial catastrophe is also the same deep state that will soon introduce a cryptocurrency there in the United States that is government controlled. This blockchain-based government currency is not in fact a cryptocurrency. It is a scam coin. There is no hard cap. Therefore, the new version of the United States Federal Reserve will keep printing this coin indefinitely, much like they do now with the dollar. In this way, the cryptocurrency will continue to suffer massive inflation as the government creates more and more, trying to bail itself out of infinite debt. There is some silver lining here, though. After all of the loss of confidence in the United States government and the United States financial system, and especially their new scam coin blockchain, which is not a real crypto because there is no hard cap. Due to this loss of confidence, the world over becomes more self-reliant, independent, and productive in their own yards. And I do mean yards. Everybody on Earth decides that it's best if they own an acre of land and grow their own fruits and vegetables. They also begin 3D printing and relying only on open source software. This leads to the utopia that I currently live in 2028, but there's some bumpy ride ahead for you in the year 2020.
Dang, well, I'm very excited about getting to that utopia you mentioned. However, the destruction we're facing at the hands of the deep state is exactly what I expected you were going to say. That's all the evidence has been pointing that since I was born, and even before. But thanks for giving us the benefit of hindsight, Future Rye. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the MasterNode prices for today. There's been some massive movement in the cryptocurrency market today for MasterNode coins. Let's go ahead and sort this by... let's see, what do we sort this by? Let's do active nodes. I think active nodes is the best way to go. So Polis is up 6.53% today. Safe Insurance, SINS, is up 25% today. Bulwark is down 7.48% today. At AltBet is down 13.27% today. Metrics is up 14.88% today. Pirate Cash up 10.33% today. ESCBC, not sure what that is, down 10.25% today. Neutron is down 11.98% today. Ion is up 8.87% today. Galileo is up 60.5% today. That's a huge gain for whatever that coin is. Swift Cash is up 18.54% today. Zelium is down 24.44% today. Lux Coin is down 13.26% today. Oasis Coin is up 12.86% today. Cheese is up 9.87% today. Solaris is down 15.54% today. ESBC Silver Node is down 10.25% today. MYCE is down 22.97% today. Zerdex, ZDEX, is down 76.37% today. Huge drop for that one. Proelio, man, there's a lot of new coins. I haven't done the MasterNode news in a while. Proelio is up 39.96% today. Phantom X is up 94.53% today. So those are the giant gains for today on the crypto exchange market. Woo! So I got a little tongue-tied and maybe switched scenes wrong a couple of times there, but I'm very happy to be back doing the MasterNode news. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been really busy. I've been working like 5 or 6 jobs. But now, after the Corona pandemic quarantine, the unconstitutional and completely illegal quarantine, by the way, this is huge government overreach by every stretch of the imagination. All of us have a lot more time on our hands. So I've got a little more time to do the MasterNode news again. I surely got tongue-tied today, but I'm going to keep going and see if I can get a little bit smoother and not mess up the transitions and stuff like that. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear about. I'd like to get into some more details, especially on some of these new MasterNode coins. So if you know anybody who's running one of these MasterNode coin projects and they want to do an interview, maybe on Skype, I could make that part of my show. I'd be very interested in doing that with them. That's it for today, March 28th, 2020. I hope you guys are all doing very well during this quarantine, taking good care of yourself and bettering yourselves in some way during this kind of disruption of the global market. And I hope that your assets have not depreciated as much as most people's have at this time. One asset that has gone up significantly is gold. Gold and silver have gone up quite a bit during this unconstitutional quarantine. So I'd be very interested to know all of your thoughts as usual. Thanks. Have a great day.